as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Go, get out there, get out there.
Now on 2nd and 13, Prescott is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility, and we walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
Yeah, opening drive set from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's see what you got. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run. Here's 5th. Check the backer. Check the backer. Man 5-7. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Down the man inside. Down the man.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35. Before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Four receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
Empty. 57. You don't want this. Switch. 6-6. Pull it high.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Here we go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Check.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 120. All day, dog. Kill. 57. Mike, 57. Great 15.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He'll hit Jackson. Complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Slam. Switch it, hey.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Tackle made there by Zach Brown. Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
At the 24-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Not today.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, Echo. Army. 57. Mike, 57. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Wynn's going to try and throw on third. This is caught by Jackson. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Wynn's on the give to Sanders. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Hey, we got 3 down. Hey, check Mike 57. I'm going Tokyo. I'm going to run you over. Deuce. Hey, Lou. What's that?
Working from the gun. Wentz. They'll roll him out right. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighter. Check 6 guy. Great 15. You got tight.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
57. Mike, 57. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Mike's 57. Kill. All day, just like that. Hey, Mike 7. Where's the Mike? Watch 57. I got him. Hey, check Mike 57.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. His first touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Point after up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Play action. Now wins. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. I'm coming.
Wentz now to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Check.
Inside, solid.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Hey, keep it up. Joker.
Lefty.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
57's Mike 57. Rip right. 50.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wentz throwing the out route and complete. That's Jackson.
Let's go, Jackson.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check. 57.
Now they toss out wide to Sanders. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Check 13. Go. Bang. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Target.
Shift. Two jet. Ram.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
280.
57. It's our time, guys.
557.
57's Mike 57. Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Go. 180.
Go.
82, 40.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Man.
Lefty.
Man, I got you. Check 37. Pick the edge. Go. Check.
Shift. Run.
Back up.
The Now Wentz throwing on second down. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Nice pick, nice pick.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. First down, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, Pollard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
There you go.
Check 53's Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the 26.
Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 6 yards away. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Wild Bill. Wild Bill.
That's it.
That's mine. I got him. I got him.
Sunday. Great. Wait, son.
To throw, it's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Man,
74.
At the 49-yard line.
57's Mike. Mike 57. So we got man. 57's a Mike.
That's it.
They not ready for this, man. They not ready for this. They still playing.
Wentz now on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. And this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
57's the mic. Watch 57. It's a party now. Hey, check Mike. 57. You don't want none. You don't get it. Pick up the ball.
Wentz. He's going to launch this thing, into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now on 2nd and 13, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's good for 28 yards.
Come on.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point safely through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Good work, boys. Go. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off Byron Jones. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard taking it in. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
57. Mike, 57. Big stop, King. Big stop. Let's go. Mike's 57.
57.
Wentz going to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Jackson. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Wentz now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
From the 24, Wentz firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 180.
57. We own them. We own them. Shoot.
Tyson. 82. Hey, exit.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Fresno.
Kill.
57.
Wentz going to go on fourth down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's Pollard. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Tighten up.
Second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
On second down and 4, Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Pollard going to try the right side. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35 on second down, Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Prescott. Complete to number 48.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Kill. We go 46.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Eagles' 23-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Hey, here we go. 52. Hey, get away.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And it's third down.
On third down, it's Prescott. Cooper's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line.
Kill.
47. 26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Stays on his feet. Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
him. No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Getting some penetration.
57. Mike, 57.
Hey, Zoo.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Mike's 57.
Grip 5-2. I'm here.
Hey, we got to get this done.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Open man is Arcega to right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mike 57, Mike 57. Kill.
Get off the field. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. And 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Hey, check 24.
We're going to 54. Right here. 26.
Here's Pollard again. And he works free. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 74 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get it. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Shoot.
Protein spill. Hey, kill. Hey, 4-toe kill. Hey, foxtrot.
57. Mike 57.
Wentz now on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Check 26.
On 1st down, Pollard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Kill.
We got the hot arm. 2 yards on the pickup.
Go.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
26.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun. Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. 6 yards on the pickup. And that's going to bring out the 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Mike 57, Mike 57. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. He completes it to Bryant. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
Let's go.
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 1st down, Wentz. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard.
Watch quick.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Prescott. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better 1st quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided? And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sand. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing is Wentz. The Sanders has got it complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Man, 5-7. Mike 57's mine. Don't get, hey, Steve 6.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 49. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. He's got daylight. A big play there for Philly. Give him 42 yards on the ground. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Wentz. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost.
Hey, wahoo! 57's Mike. Hey, watch that.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Let's pick it up. It's out.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
57.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back.
Mike's 5-4.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
On 1st down, Pollard. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cowboys, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll have another road date next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.